Okay, so I had a few questions about the ATX full tower. I mean, excuse me, not the ATX full tower. The Rosewell full tower. So I'm going to go ahead and go through it. So yeah. So this is the Rosewell full tower right here. This is it put together. FYI, this is what it looks like with both ports having two things into it. I'm going to go ahead and take it apart so everybody can see. Basically, I have fully functioned the Rosewell full tower. Everything that can be used, I have taken it completely apart, put it back completely together. So everything you see, the Rosewell full tower is completely functioned. I've ripped it apart, put it back completely together. I can basically show you anything the Rosewell tower has. I've taken almost everything out in it, put it all back together, taken the control panel completely off, put it back together. I can show you basically all parts to it. So I will go ahead and do that. So yeah, I will go ahead and show you that. So Rosewell full tower, my opinion about it, I like it. There's a couple of things I don't like about it. So yeah. Anyways, this is my opinion of the Rosewell full tower. So yeah, I've ripped it apart 5 or 6 times. A couple of things about it, when you get it out of the package, these panels are screwed in on the top, so don't think that these are going to pop off when you first get it. They're not going to pop off, okay? So they have a screw right here, okay? So you do have to unscrew this, and I'm going to show you how to do that, okay? And I recommend doing that one of the first things you do when you get it out of the box. So I will show you how to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and shut off my system first. I'm going to show you. I have literally put 4 different systems in this case. So I know what I'm doing as far as like what I'm doing for this system. Now, maybe different people do different things. So this is the Rosewell full tower. This tower is maybe a year old. So I'm going to go ahead and shut down my system now, and I will show you how this works. So let's see here. Hopefully I can do this pretty quick. So anybody who has any questions or anything like that, please feel free to do that. I like to hardwire my system. Obviously you can not hardwire your system. The Rosewell takes pretty much anything. The full tower takes almost anything. I'm sure the medium tower does too. I enjoy the full tower because you can put anything you want in it. I'm going to show you what it does come with. The Rosewell tower, full tower, does come with fans, okay? I think it comes with 4 fans. I know it comes with 3 fans, okay? It comes with the screws, okay? It does come with this button. I have taken the panel completely out. I messed up the button. It still works. The power button still works. So you can mess with this system pretty well and it still work, okay? These are thumb buttons, so you don't have to use a power tool. I'm using it so that I'm going to show you how fast. I'm just going to show you so I can take things off really quick, okay? Because I want people to see. Now, things are going to look very different than when you get it out of the case, okay? Okay, so when you get your Rosewell tower, it will have 3 fans. I put my own fans here. It's going to have 3 fans. Rosewell will have 3 fans here, okay? It's going to have a mechanism right here, okay, where you're going to plug your 3 fans into it. And I'm going to go ahead and show you what it is. I took mine off. I prefer to put, I'll show you. Here, I'm going to go ahead and show you what I mean. I'm going to show you what it has, okay? I'm going to show you the fans and everything it has. I took everything off. So I have taken this thing completely apart. I'm going to show you the fans it has. I have taken this Rosewell full tower down to, well, I'm sure you can take it maybe more apart, but probably not. I will show you what I mean though. When you get it, okay, it's going to have this mechanism right here, okay? With Rosewell, these are the fans that come with it, okay? The fans are going to be sitting right here, okay? 1, 2, 3. Okay, I put my own fans in, okay? So it can be 1, 2, and 3. I like that. I like 3-to-1 ratio. So this is 2-to-1. I've got 2 really powerful fans here and then 1 in the back, okay? But it's gonna have 3 fans. It's gonna come with it. At least mine did, okay? If it doesn't, then there's something funky going on, okay? These front panels do come off. I'm gonna show you what I mean. And you do have to play with them a little bit, okay? Usually they come off from the bottom. Say they just pop off like that. Okay, there's your metal frame. They do not come with this spongy thing. I made this spongy thing to collect more dust. They do come with a microfilm. It did not stop the dust from coming in, okay? I made my own. If you want to contact me, you can buy one for me if you want to. I had to make my own custom filter. I've been doing these for a while now. So a key is this does pop off, okay? It does have room for 2. Places 2 ports, okay? You're gonna have to put those in yourself. They fit fine. This is actually great. They have, you can adapt to different sizes. So they fit most normal sizes, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and show you what I have there, okay? So this is a very unique one. This is a one you can do all sorts of cool stuff with, okay? Most people probably wouldn't know what that is. Okay, my motherboard doesn't fit 2 3.0 USB ports, but if it did, it would, okay? Now, don't start yanking on this thing, okay? There's a screw for packaging, okay, that holds this in place. It goes right here, okay? Right here, right here. You have to unscrew that, okay? Both of them have it. One on top. Oops, excuse me, one on top here. You have to unscrew that, okay, in order to release it, in order for it to do the bounce, click, double click for it. It's really cool, actually. Once you unscrew it, then it'll double click, and I'll show it to you later, but I just want to make sure you all understand that. If you start yanking on it, you're going to break it and snap it, and it's not going to work anymore, okay? Does come with the fans. These ports are adaptable, okay? There's cages for them. There's cages for them, and you can adapt it to different things, okay? I noticed I put this motherboard in there. Don't ask me why it's hanging on the wall. It's a long story, okay? This pretty much fits anything. If you're going to use This, for your fans, my fans, I put custom fans I plugged them directly into the motherboard. If you're going to use the Rosewell piece in the back, I strongly recommend you use a Rosewell power supply to run your system. I've done that, it works well. If you don't, okay, notice they're 3-pronged, okay? This is, in my opinion, an older system, okay? If you're running a newer system, mine are 4-pronged, okay? My newer fans are 4-pronged. It doesn't like it. The newer, the 850 EVGA, I couldn't get it to run well. I'm just letting you know, I went ahead and took this off and plugged my newer fans directly into my motherboard, okay? Things seem to work better that way. I didn't really like this. It did work well. I did run my Rosewell fans through this, but my Rosewell power supply worked better in tandem with this, okay? It's, as I said, if you're gonna use this, I strongly recommend getting a Rosewell power supply if you're gonna run your fans through this, okay? If you're going to use custom-made fans, I strongly recommend bypassing this and plugging your fans directly into your motherboard if you're going to do that. That's my recommendation. If not, I was running into power supply problems. Maybe you won't have that problem. I'm just letting you know. I love this case, okay, by the way. It's very adaptable. But if you're going to run through their chipset or whatever you want to call this, I strongly recommend running this. This up here, okay, my 3.0 set, I didn't seem to have much of a problem with it when I ran it directly into my motherboard sets, okay? So I ran this directly through here, okay, I didn't have much of a problem running that. When I try to run my fans through this bad boy, I started running into power supply problems, blah, blah, blah. I'm just letting you know that when you're putting together your build, okay? You might not have that problem. I did. I went ahead and bypassed this bad boy. I didn't have an issue. If you start having problems, run a Rosewell power supply. I ran a 650, didn't have an issue when I did that, okay? I did when I ran the EVGA power supply, okay? When I bypassed this, not an issue whatsoever. I'm going to show you something really quick here. The Rosewell fans are 3-prong, okay? They're a little bit older. Well, for my liking, they're a little bit older. Do you see that? They're 3-prong this, which fit well with this, okay? So if that's what you have, if you have an older motherboard, then that works fine. That's awesome. Which I had running great for like 3 months. It was awesome, okay? They work great, man. But when I got some new fans and I got a really cool, you know, GTX 1080 and all that good stuff, I decided to completely bypass that and plug it directly into the motherboard. And just because I wanted a better power supply, okay? There's nothing wrong with the Rosewell power supply. Actually, it was great. So it's just what you want. I'm just letting you know what I did, okay? Basically, this Rosewell full power, anything you want to do, it's going to do. So some of the pitfalls I had, just letting you know. Please, if you have any questions, let me know. I didn't have any problems with it. The panel on top was actually pretty good. I ripped this up on the inside. I pulled this thing off, messed with everything on the inside, put it all back together. Things still worked fine. So just letting you know, those were my things. It does come with the fans. The fans are 3-pronged. This is a 3-prong fan. I can't remember if it came with it or not. It's 3-prong and it still works fine. I plugged into the motherboard on a 4-prong. Okay, it's a 3-prong, plugged into a 4-prong, still works fine. Okay, Just letting you know, maybe it does work a 3-prong. Maybe the 3-prong do work into a 4-prong on the motherboard. I don't know. I don't really want to mess with that. I will like my 4-prong to be a 4-prong. Maybe I'm speaking too many layman terms for people, but I just want to let you all know. Okay? Hey, if it works for me and I'm that much of a layman's layman guy on this stuff, then so be it. But I'm also running some pretty hardcore stuff here, as far as like this is. But look at. They come with a bunch of adaptable things in your cages. It does come with the cage here, and I'll pull this out for you. Don't try to chop up the cage. It's got connectors on the bottom here, okay? So all you have to do if you want to take out the cage in here for your hard drives, it's got screws in the bottom. Unscrew it. Unscrew it from the bottom and take it out. Another thing, if you're going to put your power supply in, turn it upside down so the fan's facing in the bottom. Strongly recommend doing that. At least for my build, there was a problem when I turned it upside down, okay? So make sure your fan is facing down, upside down, okay? That seemed to help a lot. I'm just trying to help you all out, okay? See, I'm still using the Rosewell fan on the back as an exhaust, if you want to call it that. As far as the air is concerned, it seems to, actually, the exhaust seems to work really well with, I say 3 to 1. I know there's only 2 fans in the front, but they're really powerful fans and a really weak fan in the back, okay? So it's like 3 to 1, so 3 fans to 1. So I know I only have 2, but they're really powerful. So 3 to 1 is what I like. That's how I like to run my stuff, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and put it back together. But this is the Rosewell full thing. I strongly recommend putting a filter on the front, the micro filter they say they have. Okay, they say, you know, oh yeah, it's an awesome micro filter. It doesn't keep out the dust. I'm sorry, but that's like every one. That's like every single build. Okay, these things just pop back in. Okay, I've taken these things off over and over again. As long as you come from the bottom. Okay, as long as you come from the bottom, when you pull these off, okay, they'll pop right back in. Okay? As long as you pull from the bottom here, these will pop right back off, okay? This will come off too, okay? It's just like your car door when you're pulling off your car door. Most of you guys know that. I'm not trying to be, you know, these have hooks, okay? So there's hooks right here. So you want to put it in like this. When you put this in, and there's like buttons on this, like clips on the side. So you have to, like that, okay? So it's kind of weird. Okay, so there's like 2 clasps kind of. So you kind of got to do both sides. In my opinion, when the dust settled, it was really bad dust in here, okay, for a couple months. You don't need dust on the top, just on the side, okay? A certain microfilter does help, okay? So you can already see the dust is starting to come in, and you can see where it's, you can see we're starting to make the waffle marks on there. You can already see that, okay? So this one was a kind of more experimental one, okay? So if I send you one, it'll be better. So as I said, make sure you take that screw out. And you may think, well, is it going to impact? It's not going to impact too much of the airflow at all, actually, surprisingly. Okay, so see how it just takes one side? Okay. Keep in mind, there's a screw right here. So you have to pop this panel out and unscrew it first. These will not pop out until you unscrew that screw. That goes for the top also, okay? So it does come with fans. And it does come, it comes with this mechanism attached to here, and it wants you to run the fans through this mechanism. The mechanism then runs to that, and I think most of you will understand what I'm saying when you get it. I prefer to run it directly to the motherboard. That's me. You can do whatever you want. Full tower. That's what I do. I've run multiple motherboards. I think I've run 3 different motherboards out of this one unit. Okay? Y'all have a good day.